Grand Rising, everyone. God and goddesses. How's everyone doing today? Everybody, when I come outside, all the insects, I must just taste good because all the insects, it's like I attract them. And I don't know why I attract them. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe it's something about me. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I wanted to talk about anger today and where I'm at with anger. And maybe this can help you deal with your anger if you were having issues, or help you better understand anger from a different standpoint. So I was started to understand that we first experience anger when we're children, and the ones who usually display this anger is our parents or guardians. And why do they do this? I was wondering why they did this. Why is it they would experience or display anger and frustration and aggravation and fear to use this? But they use it to get what they wanted, and they felt that people be feeling like kids be knowing better. And I'm not to say kids ain't stupid. Kids aren't stupid. Kids are really intelligent, and they get dumb when they meet us. So anyway, we get anger shown at us at a young age, and when they use it towards us, they use it so they can get what they want. They could use it because they feel that we need punished, and they're the ones who needs to punish us. And we kind of adapt these into our way of being. And now some of us deal with anger issues, or don't know how to have it, or misplaced anger and all that rah or aggression. And now energy can be destroyed. So what do you have? You can't destroy, you can't get rid of anger. You just have to turn it into something else, transform it into something else, transmutate it into something or somewhere else. And for me, I understand that our actions in our outer kingdom reflect our worlds inside of our inner kingdom. So I look back when we're young, and I see that our parents and our guardians, they used it because they inside didn't understand it. So now we don't understand it. But when you understand that they're just displaying the struggles and troubles and worries from their inside world, how could you be mad at somebody? You have struggles and troubles in your inside world. We all reflect. The world's a mirror. We all reflect. So when someone's being angry and mean, this kind of is like my don't take it personal video. This is kind of like videos like that. But the way I have dealt with anger is that I realize that we just all reflect. We reflect ourselves and project ourselves onto one another. So the next time you think you're going to be, or the next time you get angry, or you feel it, or you're riling up, and it's coming. You can feel the anger. You're boiling mad. Just take a second and just be like, that just reflects you. That just reflects your inner world. And that is it's not going to do you any justice, because guess what happens when we get mad? So just think about this. When you get mad, you start to yell, you start to say things you don't mean, you start to cuss. Some people call people names. So you get mad, and then the anger takes you away from your higher self. And then you start spouting out all these spells, all of these bad things. You start using magic and start attracting. You start casting these hexes out onto the world, onto you, onto whomever you're mad at, and you don't even realize it. So stop and think before you get mad. You're just projecting your angers, your insecurities, all your low self-esteem, all that stuff inside that is troubling you, that is bothering you. That's all you're projecting. Put yourselves in other people's shoes. We all get mad. We all have shit going on in our own lives. Don't take anything personally. That's kind of where I'm at with my anger. That's kind of where I'm at. I understand that we reflect. I understand that, or we project, reflect, project. I understand that. I understand that that's what we do. Our words reflect our consciousness. The words you choose are reflecting your consciousness. So that's where I'm at with anger. Take a second before you get mad, before you burst out and say some things that you're going to apologize for later. And so these words are actions. These stick with people. Some people only have the old version of you stuck in your head. So you got to remember to treat people kindly, all that other stuff. But this video is about anger and how not everybody needs to turn into the Hulk. You don't need to turn into the Hulk. You can put that anger somewhere else. And this isn't the only way. You could, if you have any hobbies, like I said, I just turned it into I transformed it into understanding. But maybe you can transform it into art, or maybe you can transform it into music or dance. There's a million things you can do with anger. You don't have to take it out on one another, especially when we need each other. There's no reason to express and blow up on somebody else who's also dealing with their own shit. I don't know. This video is kind of long now, so I think I'm done with it. Yeah, anger. What's your relationship with anger? How do you deal with anger now? Are you looking for new ways to deal with anger? Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Get outside. Get outside in nature. I mean, this isn't I ain't in nature, but I mean, shoot. Get outside. Get outside. Staying stuck in a house, those are prisons. Houses are prisons. I look at those things and I just be thinking about those are mini pyramids. These houses are like mini pyramids. They suck up all your energy. You sit in the house, sit in these different rooms. They're like cages. They're like little jail cells. Zap your energy. Stare at these screens, these video games, these TV. Yeah. Get out the house. Get out the house. It's different out here. It's really different out here. Get out the house. Stop being angry. Turn your anger into something else. Transform it. Until next time.